Welcome back to Fishing the Ocean State. Charter Captain BJ Silvia from Flippin' Out Charters loves to fish all the waters around southern New England. On this particular night, well, we tagged along as he decided to head to Block Island, the bucket full of eels. We left Galilee powering towards Block Island with Captain BJ Silvia of Flippin' Out Charters. Eels, the bait of choice.
A lot of guys will power in and out of gear, you know, and they'll go no sinker, straight up and down with a lively eel. We're gonna drift, almost like we're fluke fishing, find the right weight. We got a little fluorocarbon on here. We're gonna go with we gotta figure out what weight we wanna use right now. And what I like to do is put everybody with a little bit different weight to see which ones, we gotta find the right level there. If you're not on bottom, if you're not close to the bottom, sometimes they won't come up after it. We're doing a blind drift, which means I didn't go through it with the boat yet. We're just seeing if we can mark some fish without spooking them. Try to keep them bouncing. You want to keep it moving. You don't want the eel to get weed on it. We call it a mustache on the eel. You get a mustache on the eel, fish will not hit, which I have probably right now. And when you start getting mustache, you know your weight's a little too heavy, so you lighten up a little bit. And here's a mustache, prime example of a mustache. There you go. It's like a Marx brother.
BJ with a new setup given to him by a rep, so he hands it off to Doug Snow.
Rob Taylor, he's a quantum rep. It's a bait runner reels, which works out great. You can let the fish run a little bit before you actually set into them. The reason why we had that rod, and that reel is because there was some mambo fish here. So if we find out we're getting into smaller fish, we'll lighten up. We'll go to a smaller rod setup. I kept using this one last week out here. 3 fish got me around boulders. We're chasing the boat, and I'm having a ball, but everybody gets mad because we got to go chase down the fish.
Conditions perfect.
Beautiful day on the island, and that's one thing you don't want to say out here. Actually, the worst the days are with that heavy blowing wind out here. I think it makes the fishing a little better. Good drift. It's great. I like having the wind and the tide together.
Time to make a small move.
And it doesn't mean if you don't mark them, it doesn't mean there's not fish there. That's a mistake a lot of people make. Some of our biggest fish we've never marked. We've never seen them.
Yes, there was some weather in the distance.
Our goal is right now to get a nice fish before that comes. That means we'll be at Ballards.
That's just the leading edge of it. You always got an eye on the weather out here?
Yeah, you always have to, because you're not much, you can't run. I mean, we run the Old Harbor all the time. Old Harbor, New Harbor, run inside. You will lose out here with Mother Nature.
We were able to skirt the storm, so no trip to Ballards and no Gansets.
Pay attention to it'll pick up pretty good out here.
Here we go.
Hey, Weezy.
Jay Wessel's the first fish.
We usually come out of the water if he's decent. If he's not, we sit there and get in his way. Most likely it's a minnow.
Yeah, he takes it, and then I give him line to let him run. Got the bail open on free spin, and I can feel him pick it up, and I just give him a little bit of line, give him about a 3 count of line, and then click the bail over and set it.
He's been on fire. Little guy, not worth netting. There you go, Weez.
All right.
Got him hooked nice. Won't hurt that guy.
Right.
Nice fish.
He's about a 20 even, isn't he? Close?
I'd say he's about 20.
Yeah.
Fish, good start.
And every time there's a fish on, we got to look in the water because there's sometimes 2 or 3, 4 follow.
Yeah, we're started. That's a good job. Let's keep it going.
And we did, as you'll see when Fishing the Ocean State returns.
Under over. Hectic, crazy.